Everyone knows that all Kung Fu comes from Shaolin. 1,000 years saw this city as the capital of China. Zhengzhou, the birthplace of Chinese civilization, hailed as the center of China since ancient times. Come to Shaolin Temple of Song Mountain, and you will see students from all around the world. Stay in urban Zhengzhou. You will find the modern urban planning as good as Memphis in the USA.
Let's stroll around the Yellow River scenic area. Enjoy the great view of Yellow River, discover the story of the border of Chu and Han, explore the Ci Yun Temple and the Grotto Temple, and walk into the world of Chinese Buddhism. Hello everyone, I'm Dave Hennessy. In our last episode, we visited the observatory, the Henan Museum, the hometown of the Huang Emperor, and we appreciated the ancestor worship ceremony. Now let's follow our travel host Dan to the Yellow River and embrace it. Later, we'll explore the Ci Yun Temple and the Grotto Temple and get to know the specialties of Chinese Buddhist temples. The Yellow River scenic area is 30 kilometers away from downtown Zhengzhou, with Yellow River to its north and Mount Yu and Mount Guangwu to its south. It's about 5.5 kilometers long from east to west and 5 kilometers from north to south. The Zhengzhou Yellow River scenic area is the starting point of the perched part of the Yellow River, the end of the Loess Plateau, the starting point of the North China Plain, and the boundary of the middle stream and low stream of Yellow River. Emperor Yan and Emperor Huang formed their alliance in this place. This is where the Chu state and the Han state divided ancient China into two countries with the river as the border. This is also where Chinese chess originated.
看见现在这个黄河这一块的这个水啊，都比较清澈一点了。那这个位置呢，都属于这个黄土高原的细支流。刚才在大桥那个位置，你看在那边都属于宽支流了。像黄河里面这些泥沙呢，也是特别好玩的。我们走一走会感觉非常的软哈。有一点软。你看像这边的泥沙，有时候您这样踩一踩都会出水的。这样跳一跳啊。是吗？你看，这样就出水。哇。哇。 是不是很变成水是吗？很软的。而且这些胶泥呢有很多用处，可以做一些泥娃娃呀，做一些砚台什么的。那这个土泥就是我们今天看的那个청리砚做的是吗？对，就是这个土质所做出来的。
Changshu ink stones are produced in the western area of Henan province along the Yellow River. This kind of inkstone is famous for its unique craftsmanship. It has been hailed as one of the 4 Chinese famous inkstones along with the Duan inkstone, Shi inkstone, and Taohe inkstone since the Tang Dynasty. Made from the fine silt that has been separated in the Yellow River for thousands of years, Changshu inkstones are smooth like a baby's skin, and the water doesn't dry up or freeze on it. Because of its high quality, it was highly praised and presented to the court as a tribute in ancient times.
成衣砚是4大名砚之一，4大名砚里边就是有陶砚、端砚、歙砚，还有成衣砚。砚是怎么用的？砚是可以用来就是用磨墨，然后写字作画。
The Yellow River is one of great significance to the Chinese people. Its 1,000-year-old silt can be made into inkstones, and its water has nourished the long-standing Chinese culture. The water runs day and night on this land. Chinese people have made their living along this river for generations.
我们这个地段呢，是黄河的最主要的一个地段了。您看这个大桥，这个大桥穿越的就是中下游的分界处。 就是黄河的中游地段。黄河在上游，它会分为3段来让大家识别。它在上游地段呢，从发源处到内蒙古的托克托县河口镇为上游，上游的河口镇到这个位置桃花峪为中游， 桃花峪再往下往东边走，东南方向是这个入海口下游
啊。
三代
那郑州就在中语里面是吗？
对，黄河是由这个三代来让大家理解的，而且呢，黄河的宽度也是非常宽的，在我们这个地段的黄河宽度呢有8公里。我们现在看到的只是水位的宽度只有1公里走上对面的陆地，树林。大片的树林和陆地，走上有7、8公里然后看到防洪的大堤，就像这边的一样，这边的这些防洪大堤，看到这些大堤以后呢，它就是北岸，有8公里，在上游呢，它大约有24到26公里左右。
The Yellow River is the second longest river in China and the 5th longest in the world at the length of 5,464 kilometers. Originating in the Baiyunhar Mountains in Qinghai Province, it flows through 9 provinces. Its annual runoff is 57.4 billion square meters, and its average runoff depth is 79 meters. The Yellow River Basin has an east-west extent of about 1,900 kilometers, a north-south extent of about 1,100 kilometers, and a total basin area of about 750,000 square kilometers. Sheepskin raft is a special ferry that has been used to cross the Yellow River since ancient China. When you cross the river on a sheepskin raft, you can reach out your hand and get a handful of cool river water through the gaps of the raft. The raft sways on the river, but you won't get wet. You'll feel the unique charm of the Yellow River on the sheepskin raft.
This sheepskin raft is a really cool way to experience the Yellow River. Not just because it's so unique, but also because it really helps us put the Yellow River into perspective. For all of China's history, both its officially recorded history and its mythical history, the Yellow River has always been there. And it is, in fact, the origin of the country that we today call China. In this area on the Yellow River around Zhengzhou, we know that dynasties rose and fell. There were great legendary battles, and there were stories of heroes and magic.
This is the border, a well-known military fortress during the late Qin dynasty and early Han dynasty. Its relics are located in Xinjiang, Zhengzhou. With the Yellow River in its north, Mangshan Mountain in its west, adjoining plains in its east side, and Mount Song in its south, its geographic position is of great importance, which is why so many battles were fought here to fight for the place. More than 2,200 years ago, Xiang Yu, the conqueror of the Chu state, had a fierce 4-year war against Liu Bang, the king of Han, at this very place. And they divided ancient China into 2 countries with the river as the border. The sites where the 2 armies confronted each other still remain. Chu's army was stationed in the east side with Han's in the west.
您看到前面这个峡谷了吗？这个峡谷叫鸿沟。
鸿沟。
对，曾经在200多年前，在这个位置，是有刘邦和项羽在这里的古战场。
他们是谁？项羽和那个刘邦。
对，当时咱们看到对面的这个城墙。这个呢就是刘邦的。对，刘邦的城墙。当时在公元前205年的时候，他们2个人曾经在这里打过仗。项羽，他就是力特别大，武力特别好，把刘邦打到我们这个位置前方不远广武镇。他在广武镇呢，就不出来了，他在那儿避城，然后呢就协说，我就是不跟你打了，我们就是言和。但是当项羽要离开的时候，刘邦在后方抽了一支部队过来，然后打败了，就是打项羽。他们2个在这个时候打仗打了2年，因为他没有回到自己的部队，他的粮仓肯定不够了。在他粮仓不够的时候，项羽就说：“我们中分天下， 以东为楚，以西为汉，所以就有了中国象棋盘上的楚河汉界之说。
The story of Hongou is the story of the origin of the border of Chu and Han in Chinese chess. In the middle of a Chinese chessboard, there is a gap with 4 Chinese characters in it, meaning the border of Chu and Han, as the boundary of the black and the red. This is a metaphor for the war between Xiang Yu, the conqueror of Chu, and Liu Bang, the creator of the Western Han dynasty. Hanwang City and Bawang City are located on Mountain Guangwu. This area is the perfect location for both launching attacks and defense. It's a famous battlefield in ancient China, a place that all emperors wanted to conquer. The main war between Chu and Han happened here from 206 BC to 203 BC, and at last the two states divided China into 2 parts, with Hongou as the border. Hongou was a vital military position in the past and is now a famous scenic spot.
我们看到对面呢就是汉王城，我们站的这个位置属于是楚王霸王城。像我们身后这个铁马，其实就是项羽的宝马，无追马。对。
那最后呢，谁赢了？
最后当然汉王城赢了。
那他变成了那个
汉王朝的第一个皇帝。
所以这个是很重要的，是吗？因为如果他失败了，那就没有那个汉朝，可能是那个楚皇帝，是吗？
对，霸王了。霸王朝就。